Morning, everybody. Hope you're doing good. Happy Wednesday. It's interesting to walk outside of the house and it to be so humid. I'm still used to kind of Wisconsin weather where I'm expecting to be kind of cool, so I feel like somebody's turned the heat on out here. So let's go fight the traffic. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing great. Had a good podcast this morning, talk about motivation, focusing on writing goals down, like taking the time to put down your ambitions. So that way it's just not wishful thinking. You're actually putting down what you want to accomplish, what you want in life, what you want to do. And then the other big differentiator after you write down the goals is to then review them. Too many times I find that people, they put down these goals and typically they do a kind of New Year's resolution. And so I applaud that, except they never look back at them. And so they wonder why they don't end up accomplishing their goals, is because they didn't actually do anything differently. And what I find is that when we daily review these goals, we really start identifying for ourselves, what do we truly want? Is it just wishful thinking, or are we going to put steps into action in order to get to where we want to go? And then I find that to be extremely motivating. Our goals should be focusing in on leveraging our strengths to get us to where we want to go. And then in that way, we're able to then move ourselves in a way that's motivating for ourselves. And that can be extremely powerful. So that was the podcast this morning. Also took the time to be able to read, getting ready for general conferences upcoming Saturday and Sunday. So that was productive as well. And got a busy day. Basically started a daily coaching here at 8, then at 9 o'clock interview, 10 o'clock another interview, 11:30 we'll head out to a chamber event, going to show the new employee basically how to start, building out your network, having connections. And that to me is extremely powerful, because I think a lot of times we end up going to these different networking events, and a lot of times people just want to sell to the other people. It's about building relationships, adding value, see how you can help other people get to where they want to go, and then they in turn can help you to get you to where you want to go. And then after that, let's see, then I have a meeting one-on-one with an advisor, and then public speaking event with the Asian Business Student Association at the U of H. Going to be judging, basically judging them on their public speaking. So got a busy day ahead. Let's go make it happen. Sherman's out.
Nobody's safe around me. I'm about to spray, I'm rowdy. Pipe it up, run it up, count it up. Ice on my wrist, I'm drowning. I bet I lift and I light it up. Head to the roof and I lay it down. This for them.
Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Walking here to the vehicle. Going to be going to the University of Houston. There's a public speaking forum for the Association of the Asian Business Student Association. So I am going to be a panelist, kind of facilitator in the conversation. So excited about being able to do that. Had some good conversations today, good coaching session. And it really comes down to a lot of times in order to become better is to be coachable. And I find that a lot of times we think we're coachable until someone actually really addresses it and comes before us and says, hey, I want to help you do this. And really, that's really where we have the opportunity to truly shine. Are we really coachable like we think we are? Because are we willing to hear corrective criticism? Do we want to truly get better? And so that was good. By the way, I've noticed that I have a tendency to say so and too often, and I am thinking about what I'm saying in order for it to come across better in my vlog and in other videos. Was able to go to a networking meeting today, an orientation. That was great. Had a lot of energy. Looks like there's some good things that I can do from a committee perspective. When I join an organization, I like to get involved with the organization by joining a committee. How about you? What do you do? Sherm's out. I'm the one white guy that got in. All right. Had a great time there, working with some of the the students there at the Asian Business Student Association. Thank you very much. Got a t-shirt from them, so that'll be fun. So I had a great conversation talking to them about public speaking. Broke it down into 4 pillars, around on the lucky number of 4. So the first one is to know your stuff. You're passionate about the things that you know, and if you have to, as a student, present, you want to be able to make sure you know what you're talking about. So you make sure that you know the material. Number 2 is to know your audience. Know what types of phrases, wording, adjectives you should be using versus if it's for a professor or if it's in a professional setting. You need to make sure that you understand what should and should not be said in that kind of context. So know the audience. Number 3 is to be able to make sure that you practice. I find that too many people, they struggle at their presentation when it comes to public speaking is because they've never said it before. They've never reviewed their slides ahead of time. They haven't gone through it. They haven't recorded themselves and watched it back. And that can be a very powerful way to be able to make sure that you're talking about exactly, or you know exactly what you're saying and how it's coming across. So practice is extremely vital when it comes to public speaking. The last pillar, after you know your material, know the audience, practice, the last one is to be you, unapologetically yourself. So if you're someone that's a little bit more serious, then don't try to do jokes. Not helpful. Because when you start doing things that aren't authentically you, it's going to come across awkward and weird. So those are my 4 pillars when it comes to public speaking. Now we're going to be walking to the parking garage and heading home. So it's about 7:40 right now. So a good day. Enjoyed myself, and we'll be talking to you soon. Sherm's out.